So here we will study regarding similar triangles, and once I make you understand about what similar triangle is all about, then we will talk about the similarity criteria. So students, first let us try to understand what similar triangle is all about. Two triangles are said to be similar. Any two triangles are said to be similar if their corresponding angles are equal. If their corresponding angles are equal, I will make you understand the meaning of the term corresponding angles. And the second point is if their corresponding sides are proportional. Sides are proportional, or we may call it that the sides are in the same ratio. So if we find that in case of a triangle the corresponding angles are equal and the corresponding sides are proportional, then we say that the two triangles are similar to each other. Let us try to understand the meaning of corresponding angles and corresponding sides proportional with the help of this figure here. Now suppose in this case, if I say that angle A is equal to angle P, that means angle A correspond to angle A, angle P is equal. So this part is equal to this. Angle B is equal to angle Q. So this is equal to this. And I say that angle C is equal to angle R. So this angle is equal to this angle. So the three angles of this triangle are correspondingly equal to the three angles of the other. So A is with P, B with Q, and C with R. Second point is their corresponding sides are proportional. Now if I talk about side AB and if I compare it with side PQ, so AB by PQ will give you the ratio of the two, that is the sides AB and PQ. Similarly, if I take side BC and I compare it with QR, I will get another ratio. And if I take side AC and compare it with side PR, I will get a ratio. If all these are equal, then we say that three sides of this triangle is proportional to the three sides of the other triangle. So once we find that this is true, the second one is true, so we conclude that triangle ABC is similar to, this is the sign for similarity, students, be careful, similar to triangle PQR. We say that the two triangles are similar to each other. The sign for similarity is this. This is the sign for similarity. Now, what is meant by saying these two? Corresponding sides, corresponding angles. Once we say triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR, that means side angle A is to be bound to be equal with angle P, angle B equal to angle Q, and angle C equal with angle R. If angle A is equal to angle P, angle B is equal to angle Q, and angle C is equal to angle R, then we cannot go for writing that a triangle ABC is similar to triangle QRP. Why? Because corresponds to angle A, angle P is equal, and here I have started with A and A is matching with the first, that is Q, which is not true. So remember students, when you are writing similarity of the two triangles, you must take care of this part that the vertex to vertex should match. If I talk about AB by PQ, here it is AB, so here we need to take PQ. BC by QR, BC by QR, so BC second third, here it is QR second third. AC by PR first third, PR first third. So it is the vertex to vertex is matching with the vertex to vertex of the other triangle. So you have to take care of this part when you are writing the two triangles in symbolic form. It is not there that you can write any name of your choice by giving a sign of similarity. If you do so, that is wrong. Remember. So this is about similarity of two triangles. Now the question is that do we need to show all the time all the three angles equal and the sides proportional to show that the two triangles are similar? The answer is no. As if you recall class 9th, you have gone through congruent triangles. And there you learned some criteria to prove the two triangles congruent. By definition, congruent triangles definition of the congruent triangle says that two triangles are congruent if their corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are equal. But do we need to prove the corresponding angles and the corresponding sides equal all the time in congruency? No. What we were doing, instead we were using those criteria to prove the two triangles congruent. Similarly, in class 10th, we will go through some similarity criteria, and by the use of those similarity criteria, we will try to make the two triangles similar. So, next what we are going to discuss is about the similarity criteria. So, what are those similarity criteria that we will discuss one by one? Similarity criteria. The very first similarity criteria for the two triangles to be similar is angle, angle, angle similarity criteria. Students, if you are interested in the proof part of these criteria, you can refer your NCERT book and the reference books. But if you go through the syllabus of CBSE, this particular question is not going to be asked in your board exam to prove. So you just need to understand the similarity criteria. What does AAA similarity criteria means, and then you have to proceed with the questions which are there in exercise. So I'll make you understand about angle, angle, angle similarity criteria. So angle, angle similarity criteria states that two triangles, any two triangle if we take, suppose here I name it as PQR and this one as LMN. If I say that this angle P is equal to angle L, angle M is equal to angle N. Sorry, angle Q is equal to angle M and angle R is equal to angle N. The three angles of this triangle is equal to the three angles of the other. Then the two triangles are said to be similar. This is what angle, angle, angle similarity criteria states. So once again I repeat that if the three angles of first triangle is correspondingly equal to the three angles of the other, then the two triangles are said to be similar, and this is called as angle, angle, angle similarity criteria. So in this case, angle A is equal to angle P, angle L, sorry. In this case, angle P is equal to angle L, angle Q is equal to angle M, angle N, angle R is equal to angle N. Therefore, triangle PQR is similar to triangle LMN. You write this sign properly and you must take care of the next triangle which you are going to write. It should match with the vertex to vertex. P is equal to L. So when you start with P, here you have to start with L. So these two triangles are similar by angle, angle, angle similarity. So this is the very first similarity criteria, that is angle, angle, angle similarity criteria. The next one is very easy. It will be very easy for you to understand. The next one is angle, angle similarity criteria. Now students, you must be knowing, and this is very easy also to understand, that if we say that two angles of a triangle are respectively equal to the two angles of the other, if two angles of a triangle are respectively equal to the two angles of the other, the third angle is bound to be equal with the third angle. Because if we use angle sum property of a triangle, and if we know the two triangles, whatever value you will get for the third angle, you will get the same value for the third angle of the other triangle, provided that these two angles are equal to these two. So once two angles of a triangle are equal to the two angles of the other, the third is bound to be equal. So we conclude that angle, angle is also can be called, angle, angle can also be called as one of these similarity criteria. So this is the second similarity criteria, that is angle, angle similarity criteria, and in that case only two angles of one triangle needs to be equal to the two angles of the other. The third has no role to play. So when we will be using this kind of similarity criteria, when we come across a question where we find that the two angles is equal to the two angles of the other and the third angle is not given, there is no need to go for the calculation of the third angle by angle sum property of the triangle. Simply use we will use angle similarity criteria to prove the two triangles similar. Next comes the third one, that is side similarity, SSS similarity. Remember students, here in similar triangles and similarity criteria, nowhere we will be talking about the side equal to the corresponding side of the other. We are talking about they are proportional. They are proportional. That means we are talking about the ratio of one side to the ratio of the other side. So here also SSS similarity criteria stands for the three sides of one triangle should be proportional to the three sides of the other. Now here I will change the diagram a little bit. Let us take this figure, and this time let me change the figure and I'll take this way. Okay, let me name it as ABC and this one as PQR. So here suppose if I say that the length of, just let me rectify this part. Now in this case, suppose I say this length is 2 and this length is 4. This length is 3, this length is 6, this length is 4, this length is 8. Okay. So here you can see that the ratio of AB and PR, that is 2 by 4, that is equal to 1 by 2, is equal to the ratio of BC by QR. 3 by 6, that is 1 by 2, and this is equal to the ratio of AC by PQ, because AC is here 4 and PQ is 8, so 4 by 8, that is 1 by 2. So each one of these ratio is equal to 1 by 2. So you can see in these two figures, these two triangles, if we compare the ratio of the sides of the two triangles, we get the ratio equal to 1 by 2 for each case. So the three sides of this triangle is correspondingly proportional to the three sides of the other. Therefore, triangle ABC will be similar to this triangle. Now, we have to be careful when we are writing the name. So if you go through this ABC, here we are moving from 2 to 3 and side AB is matching with PR. So we have to name the other triangle as triangle PRQ. If you write PQR, that will go wrong. This is by SSS similarity. Now if you write triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR for this particular case, then this will be wrong, because the corresponding sides, the side corresponding to AB is not PQ. The side corresponding to AB is PR. Here we have taken AB by PR. So we have to be careful when we are writing it in symbolic form. So in this case, here triangle ABC is similar to triangle PRQ. So this is about side similarity criteria. So once we find that the two triangles, the three sides of one triangle is correspondingly equal to the three sides of the other, then we conclude that the two triangles are similar to each other. The last one which you have to go through is, so this is the third one actually, and the last one which we will go through is SAS similarity criteria. Last one is SAS similarity criteria. Now this SAS similarity criteria, again here the 2S stands for the two sides proportional to each other. Therefore you will find that Since we are talking about proportionality of the two sides, the ratio of the two sides are equal. Therefore, in similarity criteria, we have no such criteria which include only one S. We need at least two S, two sides. Then only we can compare the ratios now. So, in similarity criteria, you will find that either you have two S, two sides, or three sides. While in congruency, if you go through, this was one condition for congruency, ASA, one side and two angles. But in similarity, you have no such kind of similarity criteria, because if you take only one side, the other side is not there. So how you will compare it? How you will compare the ratio, whether the ratio is equal to which other one? So in this case, in similarity criteria, you have SAS, SSS. You have no such similarity criteria which has only one S. Keep this in your mind and don't get confused with this part, and do not go for this particular kind of similarity criteria for similar triangles. So the last one is SAS similarity criteria. Now what is this all about? So here we can see 2S and angle is in between. So this states that if two sides of one triangle is correspondingly proportional to the two sides of the other, X, Y, Z, D, E, F. Now if I say that in this case, this XY by DE is equal to XY by DE is equal to YZ by EF, YZ by EF. XY by DE is equal to YZ by EF, and so you have two sides proportional. What are the two sides? XY, YZ of this triangle and DE, EF of this triangle, and angle is in between the two sides. So here we have gone for XY, YZ. Angle between them is this angle. So an angle between them is this angle. Here it is DE, EF. Angle between DE and EF is this angle. So, and angle Y is equal to angle E. If we find that the two sides are proportional and the angle between them is also equal to the corresponding angle of the other, then we conclude that triangle XYZ is similar to triangle DEF by SAS similarity. So this is about side angle side similarity criteria. So you have to be very careful with this one. Most of the time students make mistake in judging SAS similarity criteria. Be careful. Suppose these two sides are proportional, it will be given to you. Say here it is 2, it is 1. I say it is 4, it is 2. So the ratios are same. So suppose the sides are proportional is given to you, and instead of angle Y is equal to angle E, angle Z is equal to angle F is given, then we cannot use SAS similarity criteria. Why? Because you need to have, if I replace this one and I say that these two are not equal given, in place of these two, if I say that angle YZ is equal to angle F is given, so in this situation you cannot use SAS. Sides are proportional, but the angle between the two sides is angle Y, and the angle between these two sides is angle E, and here the included angle is not given that they are equal. What is given? Given part is Z is equal to F. So such situation we cannot use SAS similarity criteria. So these are the 4 similarity criteria, and I hope this is clear to you all. So in this case, here in this case it is similar because the included angle is equal to the included angle of the other. So students, once again I repeat that while going through the questions of similar triangles, when we are proving the two triangles similar by the use of similarity criteria, we have to be very careful with the name of the two triangles, and while we are writing the name of the sides or the angles, that has to be matched with